Ladies and gentlemen, Total Smarks have returned to come back and give you a blast from the past. On our first episode, we mentioned that Roman Reigns has no fucking mic game at all. No charisma. Zilch. And I thought to myself, why don't we compare that to one of the best in the game? And a little unknown clip from the one, the only, Ric Flair. And we're going to sit here and commentate, but I figured you should probably watch this on camera and see what's going on. So give me 1 second. Folks, here we go. Ric Flair at this time won the Royal Rumble.
1992 Royal Rumble winner, and at that time they gave him the title for winning the Rumble.
I think it was some kind of extra gimmick. I was actually trying to think of that myself. Like, why does he get the title?
Right.
And then like he will defend it at WrestleMania. Yeah. But like I think at the time there was some gimmick where like this Rumble, you get the title if you win.
Right.
You know. But ultimately it doesn't matter. Ric Flair won the title and the Rumble at the same time.
Yeah, I forgot. They did that like a year ago with didn't fucking Triple H win the championship in the Royal Rumble? Like everybody thought Roman had it in the bag, and then Triple H entered the Rumble.
I believe so.
That had to be 1 year ago.
It was something. Well, yes, that's correct. And a completely insane angle where Triple H somehow won the title again when he was like 57. But yeah, so Ric Flair won the title, and at the time he was running around with Mr. Perfect, and here we go. And it's going to take a second because our internet's bootleg. But one of the things that I love about this is, and you can see it in like every promo Ric Flair does with Mr. Perfect, is like Mr. Perfect can't stop laughing.
Yeah.
It's too funny. Like, another thing to notice is like, look at how official they tried to make WWF.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, this is an actual news broadcast with Mean Gene.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it added a lot. Like, it made it, I don't know. They were like more true to kayfabe than ever back then.
Oh, everyone.
Champion Ric Flair. More on him and that coveted title in just a moment or two.
But like another thing is,
this past Sunday at the Royal Rumble, the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions, Legion of Doom, with a successful title event. And in case you have not heard, there is a new Intercontinental Champion of the World Wrestling Federation.
On Mean Gene.
Roddy Piper. Back to
That's an incredible look.
Flair will be defending his
that shot right there of Ric Flair is just pure coke.
Yeah. There's already so much speculation as to who is going to be challenging Mr. Flair. On that subject, later in this hour, we're going to be hearing from some of the superstars who just have to be considered the top contenders.
We have to find
That's
that.
all going to be happening.
I also
here.
like the fact that like,
right now,
oh man, who's the top contender?
World Wrestling
To fight Ric Flair.
Right.
Like, I'm pretty sure they already have the match.
Oh, champ. You know what I love about this more than anything is that you people out there will never have a chance to stand and walk next to a man that's a real
Dude, Mr. Perfect's promo is highly underrated.
Yeah.
When any of you out there
Watch Perfect though, he just can't stop laughing.
to have everyone in the world say, there goes the World Federation champion. There goes number one. The point can't be disputed. We beat.
Dude who's got to be thinking, well, I'm dealing with a dude more coked up than anyone I've been in a room with in my
Guinness
entire
Book of
life.
World Record of coke users.
WrestleMania
Look at
looms
this.
on the horizon. They're saying,
Shining hair.
we've got to find a challenger for Ric Flair.
I love how his eyes are just like
Dude,
fucking super wide at all times.
Dude, if they cut back to Perfect there, and he had a fucking cigarette, it'd be fucking ultra tight.
Number one. Woo!
And also, Sid Justice, great traps, great cocaine user, totally insane. Also, a great slow pitch softball player.
I've heard that.
Like,
It's another factor.
But there you have it. So you have one guy in Roman Reigns who we heard from the other night saying, well, I don't know if that's a joke, but you know what is a joke? Your buddy here, Kevin Owens, being the champion. That's a joke. And, like, you got that fucking weak charisma, weak mic game up against Ric Flair, who's just like,
Yeah.
Another great thing about Perfect is that he would always rock like those athletic, that like early '90s athletic wear, like warm ups, like incredible, just great.
Yeah, I find it weird too. Like there have been a few, but like I feel like every dude with dark hair, like they go with like the fucking wet hair look, like the Roman look, but. Perfect with the blonde fucking Jerry curls, kind of killing it with the wet hair look.
Now, how much coke do you think that these guys are doing?
Oh my god!
I mean, let's get this out of the way. This promos back in like the early '90s, late in the '80s, fueled completely. Must have been 100% cocaine.
Yeah.
It's like I'm sure they were taking pills and stuff too, but like.
Yeah, it would be difficult to quantify. Definitely, they probably blew an 8-ball right before the camera fucking rolled there. I'm sure of that.
The thing is, like, you think about these promos that Flair's doing, and like the things that like the promos they used to do back in the day, and he would just like consistently just go like crazy, and like rip off his clothes or just like start being like talking shit to the women in the crowd, like I own you, or you know like. Yeah, like completely insane high energy.
Yeah, I would have to try really hard to get that amped up. I feel like even like a Hollywood actor would have to try like very hard, like on the drop of a dime to like completely turn into like a fucking coked out lunatic.
Well, that's the thing, I guess.
Which
live the gimmick, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
they call it character acting or whatever.
Well, with the method
acting, yeah.
Right, like you know, Daniel Day-Lewis is like becomes Abraham Lincoln.
Right.
But like, I don't think this is method acting at all. I think this is them.
Legitimately.
They're legit
being
lunatics.
Cracked out.
Yeah, like I think Ric Flair is actually crazy in real life.
Yeah, for sure.
As evidenced by the fact that he just got like arrested in the airport like a couple months ago for being just like just super liquored up, just like going crazy in the airport.
Oh yeah, like when WWE 2K15 came out, they did like a panel. They had I think Foley might have been on the panel among a few other people, but fucking Flair apparently got ejected, and I think like temporarily like fired, like kicked off the payroll for showing up completely liquored up beyond belief. I don't know.
Well, they can't have that in the PG era again. You think about how crazy that is. Like, I mean, Flair's, you know, liquored up out of his mind, but then, like, you know, a couple years earlier, you got Austin chugging beers in the ring. Mm-hmm. You know, it's just, it's kind of crazy. I mean, but the thing is, like, there's a promo from the guy. You think that he's going to be able to just turn that off?
Definitely not.
Like,
no, I'm sure not.
I'm sure he went out to the bar that night and just went completely ham. You know what I mean? Like, and even you, like, that's in him. You can't just turn that shit off when you become 60 years old either.
Oh no.
You know?
No. I mean, like him and Macho Man are probably 1A and 1B.
Right.
In the promo game.